80s, Dez Derry and his two Sikh brothers became the first to be adopted by a white couple. Dez is now an ambassador for the Northwest-based charity Adoption Matters, and Dez is here. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I just wonder what it was like for you those years ago as three Sikh lads being adopted into a white family.
Yeah, so if I go back to the beginning, I was born in Warsaw, Indian Sikh heritage, and unfortunately I was physically and mentally abused. I ended up in the care system, bounced around a few different foster homes, and then got really lucky. I found myself with my two brothers living with Chris and Al. Shout out to Chris and Al. And to paint a picture, mid-terrace ex-council house. Al worked in a concrete factory. They already got two of their own biological children. There was another foster child there, and it was meant to be temporary. But social services were struggling to find another Indian Sikh family that would take on three boys, and we were going to get separated. Chris and Al, who are now mum and dad, took a shine to us, and they didn't want to see us get broken up and never see each other again. So they asked if there was an alternative option, and the only option was to quit fostering and to adopt us.
And they changed your lives?
Yeah, yeah.
You moved to Manchester 20 years ago, came to live in the Northwest, built a very successful business that you've now sold. How much of that is down to them?
I wouldn't be alive, genuinely, if it wasn't for them. And yes, I live a very comfortable life now. Chris and Al gave me foundations, love, stability, a really good work ethic. They're working class people, and yeah, without I owe them absolutely everything.
We saw people who watched Andrew Flintoff's programme, Freddie's Field of Dreams, Flintoff's Field of Dreams, rather, will be aware of Adnan, who came from Afghanistan. Turned out to be quite a handy player. He's in the Lancashire second team, I think. You bought him a car. Explain how that happened.
Yeah, so I was asked to speak at a business event in Manchester last year, and the host, Chris Maguire, caught me off guard. He knew about my personal story, asked me to speak publicly about it, and at the end of it, he said, would you like to meet someone really interesting? And I drove up to Chorley, went into a house, met Baz and Elaine, who were in their 80s, foster parents, and they'd fostered Adnan. And I hadn't watched Freddie Flintoff's Field of Dreams. He told me his story. Baz and Elaine reminded me instantly of Chris and Al, and we kept in touch, and then I heard he had some struggles getting to his various cricket training grounds, and I can't take all the credit. I spoke to my partner Cal and said, any chance we can give him your car, because he needs a helping hand.
But that's because his foster dad, at the age of 85, was driving him here, there and everywhere to do everything, which is
I've always believed in paying it forward, yeah.
Just a final thought, I mean, what would your message... I mean, you sit here now, a guy in his 40s, very successful, with a remarkable backstory. What would your message be to anybody watching this tonight in National Adoption Week who is thinking, maybe I can help? Yeah, so
in the Northwest, there's 450 children that are waiting to be adopted right now. There's only 157 adopters, so there's a shortage of nearly 300. And some of those people sat on their sofas or making tea will be thinking, we're single, we live in a small house, we don't own our house, money's tight, a whole host of things were stopping them from stepping forward. And all I would say is, my mum and dad navigated all those obstacles, so please speak to Adoption Matters, go to one of their information events and find out more.
Thank you, Dez. It's lovely to meet you. Dez Derry with an inspiring story, I'm sure you'll agree, and you can find Adoption Matters if you take a look online.